Hey everybody. Hello. Yeah. I'll mute about this in a minute. Right. Okay, guys. Yeah, I just thought I'd just check my account. Actually, my YouTube account has been having problems. I think I know what actually happened. Something. I remember what happened actually on. When was it? Friday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday, Friday. I can't remember what it was. Thursday or Friday. I can't remember what it was. Tuesday it was. As if you guys were wondering, the stream was suspended on Tuesday after issues with my Google account and my YouTube account. Right. So what I've done is I had to put a new stream key in this now, and I have got my passwords changed, and I have got now mostly everything sorted. So when I looked at it, when I just came on recently, I realized my Queensville background was changed without my notification. So I don't know if that was something that came from the phone itself or somebody got into the phone or something. But I've checked everything and everything is fine. Just kept saying that you streamed 2 minutes ago. Well, I couldn't have because I wasn't even here. So that was a bit weird anyway, but never mind. But I've now got it all sorted out, which is even better. I don't have anybody on this network anyway, which is fine. So yeah, I just don't know what's going on. It just seems very weird indeed for me, so it's cool. But no, I've checked everything. Yeah, everything is fine. Passwords are fine. My other things should be alright as well. Yeah, somebody was trying to sync all my accounts and stuff, but it looks like it's okay because there's nobody going to it, which is one thing, so that's absolutely fine. So yeah, I've just changed my passwords all changed. I've done all that, and it's now all sorted out. So luckily, yeah, it's okay. Just my YouTube went weird for some bizarre reason. Don't know why, but that was a bit strange. But never mind. Anyway, that's YouTube failure anyway, which is bizarre. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just basically just let you know, guys, that I am back. I'm here, and I'm here for you guys tonight. So that's cool, and that is fine. But I don't know why YouTube's changed all my settings again. Apparently, all my settings have been changed to. Apparently, it's gone to rtmpyoutube.com. And then it's literally gone to another stream, and then it's just being a bit weird as what it is. So I do know. It's very weird indeed. So yeah. But I'm here anyway, guys. I'm here for you guys tonight. Let's see who else goes on tonight. You guys can chat to me live. Yeah. Well, I need... just need this on as well. I need to give thingy a message as well, just to make sure that he's online as well, which is one thing. So I'll give him a message now. Let me just have a look. See if Ryan's online as well. So live now. See if Jan's online. Not sure if he's actually online. Not. We'll see if he's online anyway. So, no. Look. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, wow. What is this thing I've got on here? I don't know what that is. Bizarre. Right. So, yeah. So I've got updates, guys. What's happening? So yeah. First thing was that was weird for a start. Somebody changed my settings on my thing. That's not the right thing we had. So that was bizarre. So yeah, I'm fine, guys. Just had a busy week. Just had so much to do. Literally just had stuff to sort out with everything. So I want to explain about Tuesday's stream. Yeah, the day that I streamed live on the page, it was just complete chaos. Well, it started off very well, but after that, I obviously sold my phone, my old phone, to someone, and they ran me back on the night, and they wanted my password and my information to get the old account. And they say you'll have to delete their account off this thing, and you'll have to reset it all back up and stuff. I'm thinking that's absolutely fine. So I think that's what's happened. I think it's because the YouTube thing's happened a little bit weird, and it's almost set to be reset for some bloody reason. I don't know what's going on. So, so everything's fine. Everything is fine. Good. Gary's here. Andre who? Linoge, I don't know who he is. New subscriber? Possibly. So I've got no idea who it is. So yes. So we're all good. We're all good. So yeah. So anyway, yes, Tuesday was a bit chaotic for me. I didn't really just had to go offline. I had got a bit peed off with my bloody person, and Devon was bleeding as well. She was bleeding quite a bit, so I had to sort the dog out as well, and she had a bit of a time to herself and everything. So I didn't really had a couple of days where I've just been really busy with things going on and stuff. First time here. Well, nice to meet you, and welcome to Queen. She says, yeah, she says, I bet she has had a long walk. Well, no, well, she's had quite a bit today. She's had quite a bit to do today. This is fine. Devon is fine. She's good. But Gary, I hear you're doing well, mate. You're doing really well. I haven't heard from you for a while. Yeah, Gary's really a good guy. I really like Gary a lot. He's a smashing bloke. And I think Chris is online as well. Let's just make sure Chris is online as well. She'll come on in a minute. Should be fine. So today we're going to have a bit of a chat tonight. And the reason I'm doing it tonight is I don't think I'm going to be here tomorrow because I'm going to be out most of the day. So that's the reason why I'm not going to stream tomorrow. So I'm trying to get this stream done tonight before I get the next stream done for the next day, which is understandable where it is. I don't know why this is so big. It shouldn't be that big. Jesus, that's right. Where's all my settings all changed for? Weird. Anyway, so Jade's album is coming along really well. She finally finished all the vocals for the songs, and now we're excited. The next 2 weeks is just going to be waiting because Jade is she has to do some work for her assessments for her university stuff. So she's got so she's basically got another few weeks at uni to finish off. She's got an exam on the 20th, and she's back officially working in June. Because May's a bit awkward for it at the moment. And so, excuse me, 17th of June, we will have the release of 17th of June. We'll have the release of Restage coming out. We had a great chat. We had a great chat with Jade today, and that was good. The meeting was really, really good. So that's cool. I had I recently was talking about that I had the chat with all right, okay. Chris says he might be watching because he's on the live stream, but he's Brian says may I be able to watch it later? Please honour Brian Derek Robson on a toast to a Queen fan who loved Queen on a live stream. Yes, his dad passed away this week, which was a shame. And he was a really big Queen fan, and he was really into his Queen a lot. So he was a really, really good guy. Very, very touching guy he was, and it was a bit of a shame. So sad thing to know about that. It's going to move this. Going to move this a lot smaller, I think. There we are. No, this has gone wrong. This should be like that, actually. Not too big. Oh, I know what it is. It's because the zoom's not being reset, is it? Is that why? That's better. So the zoom was for a bizarre reason anyway, from where it wasn't. So you think. Gaming Head's here. Hello, Gaming Head. Good to see you, man. Yeah. Apologies. Yes, the moderators are still here, by the way. But if you guys were wondering if you were wondering what the live stream was happening, that wasn't me. Apparently, YouTube resetted everything, so it's a bit weird as it is. We only used a subscriber today called Andre Linoge, who is a really good Queen fan, and so it must be a new subscriber. I haven't checked the new subscribers this week. I haven't even had any emails today, to be honest. But yeah, I think YouTube just changed all my settings without notifying me. Just need to make sure that I've got everything sorted in my junk files today. Somebody's just been jumping mail as always. Just crap. All this rubbish I get. I tell you, there's so much junk mails that you get off emails, like ridiculous, stupid emails I get. Anyway, so we want to chat tonight about Queen, but let me just continue about the Tuesday conversation that I had. So as I was with Mark on the Saturday, was it Saturday? The Sunday it was. I was with Mark on the Sunday. I had a great day with Mark. We went to his studio. We had a good session with him. We had. I was basically singing I was singing with him as well, and his drumming was getting really good as well from it, and his band is coming along very well indeed. So I went to Polestar Studios down in Polestar Studios in Berwick. What was it again? Biker, and it was a really good day. I really enjoyed it, actually. It was really a lot of fun. So really enjoyed the way it was going on. It was a really good day with it. So it was cool. It was good fun. I had a couple more chaotic Sunday. Was when we went to this place called the Mile Castle. It was completely bedlam. It was just ridiculous. So Mark was down there. He dyed his hair now. Actually, he dyed his hair red, which he looks good with that colour actually. So he's doing well, and he's been really cool. I've also had we've had a couple of more things happening with Jade's performances. We could be getting in touch with some agencies soon. There's two agencies in the northeast that might be able to get Jade a gig somewhere, but we really want to try and get her at the Shack. I might have to go there tomorrow actually and see Steve about that, because I want to talk to him about something anyway. So that could be something I need to speak to him about that. But yeah, all you guys have been asking about what's happening with this. I need to give you an update about that actually. We decided to have a good idea instead of releasing a full album's worth of material, is to give songs to Jade and to give 3 of the songs to her, to JoJo, which we did right anyway. We did that stuff. But as for the other songs, we gave some to Nathan, we gave some to Jade. Jade's writing a new song at the moment, which is really looking promisingly great. And so yeah, we had a good day, so it was good. So my week's been pretty kind of mixed really this week. It's been really bizarre, but it's been a busy day. It's been a busy week. I'm not sure if Mr. Metal's come on today. We'll see if he comes on later as well from it. Hopefully he should be here today. Yeah. So that is what we're going to do tonight. Yes, we're going to be having a lot of things in it. I watched a lot of YouTube recently this week. We're following and everything, and been watching a lot of the libraries and things. So it's been a pretty good weekend. Good week, to be honest. Not been too bad. Right, it says I've chatted to you guys anyway from it. It says, I've been a Queen fan since I first heard them in 1975 at the age of 6. I think 70s Rye is one of the best songs ever created. To be very honest with you, 70s Rye is one of those songs where it was just the instant hit that they had. And it's just, that's pure Queen to the brim, that is. In fact, it goes back to the Smile era. The Smile era, when you hear the Smile era, it kind of works as a Smile thing for it. And it works out well. And it does work out very well indeed for it, so it's good. News of the World was the first LP I owned. Was it? Wow. Very surprising. Chris bought me, he actually bought me the News of the World on vinyl. And he literally did, he just said, you've got to play this album because it fucking rocks, and I loved it so much. And it was a really good thing as well from it. Then I got the CD version, the videotape, and the DVD, and it grew from there. And yeah, I was a Queen fan since Wembley '86, when I got a double cassette album way back when cassettes were from a Walkman. Listened to it almost to death when it wore out. That was the thing about cassettes. You know, when we were talking about the cassette era before. I used to love the fact that cassettes were the rage, but after a while they wore down and all the oxide wears off, and it just doesn't look after them very well. You could play a cassette over and over and over again, but all it would do, it just would chew the heads up, and it would be really bad, and it would just be sound would deteriorate a lot, like that sort of thing. And that would not even be, you know, it wouldn't be popularised to do it that way. From it would just be how the sound would have weighed out for that time it was done. My mum would be 80 this year. She's a huge Queen fan, and especially of Freddie. Freddie is just, he's there anyway. Look, he's behind me. He's always up there every day, looking behind us on the legacy of how it is anyway from it. So, Andre, you've got any questions? You've got any questions on Queen? You've got any questions on what I've got in the room? What exactly you want to see? If you want to know anything, just let me know. Because I have a few things. What my friend Gaming Ahead is doing at the moment, when we're trying to sort it out, we're going to be doing the Queen's Day thing happening soon, which we have still arranged. We'll be getting that sorted out in the next couple of months. I don't have any plans yet. I don't have any dates yet ready for Queensville, so I have no idea what's happening with that yet. I'm just constantly busy with everything going on with this happening and everything else. So want to try and keep everything on the music side at the moment. Queen's Day will have to be done later on because I just don't know when the date's going to be for that yet. But it will be done. Like, be full day of Queen videos, music highlights, and concerts and things. We could be showing the Jessica Soto live concert as well, which I'm hoping to do. I might also start going back on to XSplit now, because XSplit has been kind of, it's been okay. LBS for me is kind of having issues with it. So I had a decision. Today. I haven't made a right decision today. I haven't actually done it yet, but I had a right decision today to make, and I decided that it was time to upgrade this goddamn computer. Yes. I've been thinking about this for a couple of weeks, and I've been getting really annoyed at the fact that this computer is about on its last legs. I've obviously explained previous streams. Apparently, I thought it was the reset switch. I thought it was the memory. I thought it was something in it. Well. You never believe what I've figured out why it's doing the reset business going on. What it is, it's the memory and the motherboard. It is. So I have to get a new motherboard now. But I have seen online on eBay, I've seen a computer. And I know people are going to say to me, why are you buying something that you really need to have? I'm going to tell you why. So what it is, now I know people are going to slander me for this and say, why are you going to buy this? Because this is not on. Well, there's a reason why. So what it is I thought about getting a desktop computer. Now, I know you're all going to say you've already got one, but I know. But I'll tell you why. Now, whether this will work, I don't know, but it might. I want to keep my existing hard drive and my other hard drive, my SSD. And I want to keep everything as it is, simple and done and new. But what I want to do next is I want to get a computer that will upgrade this one. And basically I want to buy a desktop computer to exchange parts from the Gigabyte board to the Dell board. Because I thought, sorry, an Intel board I should say, or any kind of board. Because my chip is good. My motherboard, I think my motherboard is just about dying. It's dying a little bit. So I'm looking for, so this is what I'm looking for, because I'm about to put a loan in. See what I did last year was I got a loan from the benefits agency that's based in the UK. You can apply for them as many as you want, as long as you pay them off. But what I'm going to do is buy a new desktop for about 85 quid, or maybe a used one, because it's not really for gaming, it's for streaming, and it's also for music production, which we do. So that's why I kind of want to see if I can get a good price for a good make of what we need to do. So that's fine. Now, Gaming Head says, if you send me your hardware setup, I can help you finding new hardware. That will be actually a great help to me, Gaming Head. That will be really good indeed. I think what I'll do is I will send you all the information after the stream's over and let you know what happens with it. And because at the moment, I want to buy, there is something I want to get. And it's only £140. I know I know what we're going to say, but it's going to be crap though. It's not actually. It's not. It's not the case I'm after. It's actually the inside that I'm after, because I've got a really good deal coming up, and I'm hoping that this is going to be well worth it. And it is a Dell desktop. That's like it's not like a lie down one. It's actually a stand up one. I'm not bothered about the parts in it. Sorry, I'm not bothered about the case. It's the parts inside that I would love to switch over from the DAC case and put this Gigabyte board into this one. Whether it'll take an actual CD drive, that's the problem, because the CD drive that it's going there is an eSATA drive, and I might have an eSATA connection on the motherboard. So I'll have to find out what to do with this, because this is kind of giving me ideas about what is the sense of it and everything else, you know. So if Gaming Head is wanting to help me out on that, that would be amazing, mate, because I can have some help. You can give you some help with that as well, which would be good. Right, okay, so I'm going to get some juice, and then I'll come back, and then we'll talk about what we're going to talk about tonight. Right, so I'll just let you know, guys, tomorrow, there will be a stream tomorrow, by the way, because I don't know what time I'm back tomorrow, because I'm out all day tomorrow, and I've got a couple of things to sort out tomorrow as well, which is cool. So, you shall get to this if you're keen a minute. Right. Okay, guys, so this is Queensville tonight. Just a restream of what we previously did. I have, oh yeah, I need to take something else, guys. Wednesday came up, and Wednesday was really good. I downloaded the Greta Van Fleet album. Wow, I've never heard such a brilliant band. And I heard the whole album, and I heard the EP as well. My dad's got it now. And I said to him, Dad, you need to listen to this. I says, this is the band I told you about on the DVD. And he says, oh yeah, that's what he was about. You really need to listen to that, Dad. I says, and you'll realise it's like Led Zeppelin reborn. But they are brilliant. And he's really, honestly, the guy is a brilliant singer, he is. So if you ever heard Greta Van Fleet, I actually told David about this. And I said to David, not David, Mark, I says, we heard those guys? I says, yes. I says, fucking amazing album. And very impressive with it. So really goes back to the Led Zeppelin stage, and it's brilliant. It's so fantastic. Shall I bring this gala thing that's happening, or wait till you talk after your computer stuff, mate? You can actually put it in now, because I will actually talk about the gala thing. Because there's a live stream coming up on YouTube. It's coming up on is it tomorrow or tonight? I can't remember when it is. Apparently, the Mary Phoenix Trust has bought a band to come and cover Queen songs, and they're live streaming it on YouTube. And I don't know, I can't remember what the date was for it, but if Gary can sort that out now, and I can get the information back, that'd be good. Because I think I didn't know about it until I researched it up, and I went, all right. Mind you, saying that, Queen's website is a load of rubbish. Who in their right mind updated that website is a joke. What an absolute carry on with that thing, terrible. So literally, they've just decided that it was going to be convincing and well worth it for it to be as it was. So anyway, so I go on the website, their website, and I think they are, from my point of view, absolutely and completely, they're completely just pathetic. They are absolutely pathetic. So not very impressed with that at all, to be honest. But yeah, it's kind of a bit sucks, to be honest. Okay, saved all that now. Good stuff. But anyway, but this band is playing live on YouTube. They're doing a live thing. But when I went onto the site, the main site, I went onto the main Queen website. I think the website is absolutely dreadful. It is just like put together like somebody, Gary Taylor. I think Gary Taylor's put together like a mess of crap. It's just nothing. So not impressed at all with the website at all. Don't like it. Doesn't really tell me much about it and stuff. It's absolutely dreadful. But the link's there anyway, guys. So queenonline.com/news. Just copy and paste that into your browser and look at the thing. I do have to say it's not a bad thing, but I'm cringing the fact that I might not like it, to be honest. But it's very dreadful. My ad website's terrible. It is terrible. The website just looks like a pile of crap. But anyway, what I will show is this. This is the band who's playing live. Let me just see if I can get this down a bit. There we go. So it is the Royal Queenies. Is it the Queenies? Bulsara and his Queenies playing live tonight. Apparently, it's tonight at 10 o'clock. So it's live tonight at 10 o'clock. So tune in for that tonight. And basically, the live stream happens tonight on the page, and watch it. But in my opinion, I don't think I'm going to be impressed with it. Bring back the Mark Martel one instead. Yeah, that kind of would be a bit of a problem. But, you know, I would say, in my opinion, the website should not have been worked on like that. Keep with the black theme was better. But Queen website's shit anyway. I don't want to know about. I mean, fair enough. The news that they put on that. Oh, live stream live. Well, that's Gary Taylor's fault. That's Gary. Oh, Gary, let's put this on tonight. Yeah, and wait till it gets all up there and stuff. I'll tell you what I would love to see, and this is something that I've actually been back on the Queen trail recently. I've been digging around on YouTube yesterday, and I've been listening to some classic albums. Now, I'm not talking about like your 90s shit, like in the 2000s. I'm talking about the 70s stuff. And I've been in obscure songs and things. I found a great song yesterday, which I'm hopefully going to cover with Jade on the next collection book. But anyway, I was playing an album by Pete Wingfield, a Breakfast Special. And I think it's the most hilarious album he's ever released. It's so funny. But yesterday, I had a brainwave, and I thought, do you know what I haven't heard for a while is Peter Straker's stuff. And nobody has uploaded any of his albums on, like, clean recordings of his albums at all. Like, there's been no full albums available on YouTube. So it got me thinking, maybe I should, if I don't get a copyright strike for it, maybe I should think about releasing, or if the label is allowed to do this, because I hope they can. But maybe they should, not the label should, just YouTube, I mean, is to, because I'm trying to find, like, you guys are all trying to find Peter Straker's original albums and stuff, and it's nothing happening. And it got me thinking about, well, if someone uploaded Breakfast Special and the full album of it, which they did a good job of, then maybe, why don't I upload all the Peter Straker albums? Because for me, I think they're just great gems to listen to be honest. So, because I'm trying to figure out why YouTube's not allowing you to put MP3s on their channel, where they should really put it on as a main thing to do. So whether it's there or not? Well, maybe. But saying that, if there's a way that YouTube could do that, then maybe. And then it could be sorted out by that. So you never know. But yeah, it could be possibility of uploading his original material on YouTube. Because people are trying to find his stuff. They're trying to find clean versions of Late Night Taxi Dancer and thingy and stuff. And look at that, I didn't get copyright strike for any of this. So, so I'm actually having to think about doing a video of Peter Straker's albums, the full versions of the albums that you haven't heard. And because YouTube can now pay licenses to use the music and you don't get copyright content on it. So, because I know for a fact that this one's on me. Actually, no, the first one he brought out was the Private Parts album. I don't know whether Sony Music has got legal issues with this album or anything, but we'll see. Then there's the Peter Straker album. This one's on me. The Changeling, and there's those two on EMI. Then the other one was off Rocket Records. But I'm not sure whether that's something to do with John Reed's company or Elton John, because I don't think I'm allowed to upload that one. Saying that though, I did upload the video previously and I didn't get wrong for that, so what's going on to deal with that? Peter's albums are available on Spotify in clear quality. Oh, they have been reissued, have they? Have they? Yes, but they're not available on YouTube. No one's can get them on YouTube. Hey, Northern Metalhead's here. I'm a metalhead. We have to write. Jade's been writing, getting back on the writing trail again. She's been writing some songs, and she started writing this song called Heavy Metal Man. I demoed it way back. It's not the right fielder for the song, but I think I tell you what, that would be really good to get out as a single. That would be good indeed for us. What's happening, my man? The Carters are currently in the studio making their album. Yeah, I know they are. Wow, about bloody time, like, yeah. Did anybody see the Soulfly live stream on Facebook? That was crazy. Soulfly are great. Great stream though. That concert was fucking wow. Yeah, we need to do a live video of Jade in concert. We need to do a live video. We really seriously need to get a live DVD out of her concert. I think all my friends and family will have to come and see her live because she's brilliant. And FFDP are in the studio as well. FFDP, who are them? I don't know who they are. FFDP. That's a new name for me. Okay. Maybe they are. But yeah. I was just saying about Northern Metalhead that I'm going to upload some Queen stuff on the channel. Peter Straker albums. I'm going to upload those. Give me something to do. Oh, Five Finger Dead. I don't like those guys. I don't like them. I don't know why. Me and Chris again. He disagrees on this as well. I don't know what it is with those guys, but I don't really dig them very well. It's too commercialized, in my opinion. I mean, I kind of think they just try, but don't try. I bet Sevenfold's better. Disturbed is better. I don't know why Chris hates Disturbed. Why does he hate the last few albums? Why can't he just realise the guy's got a great voice? What's his name? Damien or someone. And all of a sudden he says, I don't like him anymore. I was like, what? I was like, but it's like, yeah, the first album's good, but it's not like, I don't want to hear any more of this stuff because it kind of bores me. I don't understand why there's no energy from Chris. You know, one of these days, Chris has to say to me, Why aren't you listening to this stuff? You know, I mean, if he tries them again, that would be good. I mean, we had a conversation about them on Tuesday, and he said, "Look, The Sickness was a good album," but I said, "Yeah, it is," but it sounds like chalk and cheese. It's like kind of, it's like juice or beer. He says you should try them again. It should be good. Also, some questions about Jade's restitched album, and everybody's liking Judas actually. Yeah, Judas is doing well. Actually, and that's something I need to check out. YouTube videos. I need to do a update on her videos. Actually, she is bringing out. She's bringing out a. I can't remember what it was now. She's bringing out a new song to be released soon. She's also bringing out a cover of the song the Sound of Silence. She's bringing a cover of the Sound of Silence out as well for Gothic Songbook, and she's going to film that as a video for that actually, and it's looking very promising to do. So that's going to be fun. But hopefully that should be out just in the middle of October. But like I say, guys, I've got a lot more things planned for Jade this year, which is unbelievable what we're doing. So I have to say, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Those things happening this year, guys, I do promise. Right now, let me have a quick look at Jade's channel. A recent one she has had is Judas has now got 152 views, is it? I can't see because I am off the screen. Yes, 142 views she's had now for Judas, and it's doing really well. And everybody apparently likes that song, likes Judas than anything else apparently. So that's a good thing. So I like that. I like that a lot. So it's good. Yeah, we hear him playing on the phone today. Fucking great stuff that. But well, the album's nearly finished anyway. It'll be out in it's out on June 17th, and you guys can pre-order it on the 1st of June. You can order it on Discogs. Discogs will only allow me to sell 2 versions of it because it's the same thing as for the other label anyway. So you guys can purchase the album online. You can purchase it on the website. You can purchase it on Discogs. But we're not selling anything on Facebook. We had this problem before. But apart from that, it's good. And I had a any questions, guys? Any questions? I'm going to be hitting 9 o'clock tonight, so I'm going to be about 2 hours. But, yeah, so speaking about the Peter Straker stuff, I'm going to upload the Peter Straker albums in full quality on my video. I might do a video actually tonight. Something to do because I have nothing. Because tomorrow I'm out tomorrow and I'll be here, so I better do something tonight. I am working on a couple of new songs. Yes, I am. I started to work on a track for Jade. Jade's writing a brilliant new song called 3 Hearts, and I think this could be a top hit on YouTube. If Better Off Alone is similarities, it's not Better Off Alone. It's about her life with. It's about her life basically. It's like this is life, but like Jade, there's like sort of Nathan's this is life, but Nathan's got a second album coming out in the beginning of January. We want to start and work on ideas for a couple of more songs. So next Tuesday is coming in all day. So it'd be good to get him back in action. And then I'm starting on Gothic Songbook with Jade in June. So as soon as Restitch comes out, we start moving on to Gothic Songbook again. with Jade in here, finally. After the next 2 weeks, which she has promised. She said that she's going to get her head down, get as much work as possible done before the 29th. And she's got 2 weeks to finish it. And she's got an extension. But she's gonna do her best. She's gonna get her head down and think of very, very importantly get it done. And she needs to get it done because it's important. She's got half of one done already, but she needs to do the other two because it's kind of a bit thingy. It's only 3 assignments she's got to finish off, and after that 3 assignments is done. June is when she's back in because May's just been completely nuts. But now I'm going to talk about something else now, as I get my feet back in where I was before. Albums of... I had somebody on the chat room last Saturday. Well, we didn't have a chat room, to be honest. I had a message. I had an email I had last week. I had an email from who the hell was it from now? Or was it a comment I received as well from it? I was playing some Queen tracks on my phone the other day. I was in the bath. And I thought, right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to listen to Queen. I want to listen to some unreleased Queen songs. So I put the phone on, and I was listening to Sandbox. And I was playing that in the bath, and I just thought, how comes the Queen never ever released this one? It sounds like sort of like just a jam session, to be honest, is what they were doing for it. And it was recorded between the Hot Space sessions and the work sessions as well, and I just got playing it and I liked it so much. It was really, really good. So that was an interesting one. Sandbox never released, but kind of bizarre. Then I played. Well, I tell you, this is. I know people were asking me about this before, saying Starfleet project thing, Paul Bliss's song. Right. Be right back, getting my tea, and I'll be ready. Nice. All right. Okay, so then I played a song from Brian May, and I played the Spanish version of Another World, which is Otro Lugar, which is Another World. And I was trying to figure out why that was so alternately done. I don't know why it was done that way, but the Spanish version of that sounded very sad when he sang it. It sounded like very upset when he sang that song. When I go, it was just like really very clever. So I listened to that all the way through, and I went, he's good at Spanish. I mean, there was a thing on Har Radio that I'm sick of hearing all the time, and I wish they'd get rid of it. There's a song by a band in Spanish. They brought a song called Otro Lugar, where apparently it's obviously Another World, and I don't like it because I don't like the way that the guy sings it, because he sounds like he's on a hyperactive medicine trip. Things about Greta Van Fleet, but saying that he's on the medicine trip when he sings that song, and I really hate it. And he can't even, he just spits it out and he goes, "You must be just all bizarreness." So when I was thinking, I thought about you the other day, and I went, right, well, I don't like that song at all. And when he like comes to the end of the song, he just goes in a little ball like this and just goes. And I was thinking, what are you doing that for? Stupid person. So didn't like that song at all. So Ultra Logo, their version of it was terrible. So then I moved on to Brian's Son of Starfleet. Yeah, this was interesting. Well, I never heard Son of Starfleet, the B side of it. I never heard it. All it was what Brian did. They used the same take, right, of the song on the B side, and basically they edited out all of the all of the singing in it, and Brian decides that in the solo part, when they climb on the goes, it apparently he used a long sort of what do you call it, delay on it, or like sort of like an echo feed, like it goes off. Sustains the note all the way through, right, with not doing anything on it. Then apparently it mixes back into the track of Starfleet, and then it's edited all the way out with bits they want to use in the song. There's a load of crap. So, and yeah, I have to agree with one thing. Mark's actually right what he said about the Starfleet album. It's not his favourite album he likes. I don't like it as well. I think it's just one of the worst albums he's ever done. It's just, there's nothing that happens in it. It's just a one-off collaboration with Eddie Van Halen and him, and then Paul Philchan on bass, and then you've got the drummer from Irish Speedwagon. Whereas, like, yeah, Brian, oh yeah, I'll call some mates up. Let's go to America and let me just go have a break for a bit and work on a Starfleet project. And this thing is just seeing, but it's just, you know, Starfleet was for a series anyway. Yeah, I know that, but I would love to. What I would like to hear him, I like to hear him redo "Let Me Out." Be fair enough, it was done as a one-off live recording, but "Let Me Out" was kind of like it was a Queen song anyway. It should have been a Queen song that for Freddie and Brian to sing. But Starfleet project, no way. Gaming Head, I sent you a message today on your Facebook, so I hope you can understand. You might have to wait another 2 weeks because I've just got I'm at this kind of crisis at the minute. So yeah, so things have to be paid out today now. I've had a shitload of stuff to sort out. So if you can just please bear with me, it'll be sorted out next fortnight. Because I've already had to pay everybody, had to owe people money today actually. But I had to pay wages out, so what was going to be sorted out. But yeah, Starfleet thing, no. That's not for me. That what I am prepared to do is sell that Starfleet album actually, because I don't want it anymore. I thought it was just crap. It's crap. Yeah, I read it this morning. Just forgot to answer because I had an exam today. Oh, how did the exam go today? Hope it went very well. Hope you pass. Jade's got hers coming up on the 20th. Hope she passes it. I hope she does, because she's got to get her head down now on that sort of stuff. I'm good for that as well. So that's cool. So what have I also been into this week? Oh! I didn't know I had this. My way to hell. Hmm. Okay. I did put this for sale on Discogs, but looks like no one's going to buy it off me. But here's the deal. Here's something else. I'll tell you about the Atlantic, right? Because this is an interesting story to tell you, right? So as you all know, this album, I have to say, let me move my logo away. There we go. Mr. Metal has arrived as well from it. Yeah, he is. So obviously, Highway to Hell, right, in my opinion, is one of the best albums, last albums from Bon. And I have to say, this album, I have to say, is his best work he ever did. And I think it's true to its nature of it. And I think it's brilliant. This is not the original version. This is a reprint from 1986. You can tell because the barcode on the back. Right. This is actually from Germany. This is from 1986. 85, 86. This version came out. And now you would think the insert would have lyrics and it would have pictures on it. No, they didn't do it this way. What Atlantic did in their life, obviously, reissue was this thing, obviously, to do it and stuff. So, why was Atlantic being a dick doing these reissues when it was cheaper to do it? Well, what they did was they had a promotional sale on in 1986, and basically, Atlantic Records, it wasn't Atlantic actually, it was the Warner Group. They were doing budgeting albums out in 1986, which this came out was a reprint, and Warner's had a massive catalogue they wanted to get rid of because it was just taking up a lot of their inventory space. So what they did was they decided that they were going to reissue all their albums, not remastered, but keep the authenticity of the sound quality of it. Sound quality on this is actually pretty good. Now, Chris had a version of this. This was Chris's version. He had a version of this that the pressing went all over the place, and it was just like it was offset. The album was offset all the time, so it went like, instead of playing it straight like that, it would play like a buzzing bee, because there was a vinyl would go like that all the time and it would move. So it was off pressing. So I had a full press with it, and so when he got this one, he got it off. I don't know where he bought it from now. He bought it from a shop, and to my point of view, the sound quality on this, I wouldn't say the sound quality is great, because the sound quality is a bit shit to be honest, but really good album indeed for what it's worth. I always keep thinking the Cold Hearted Man was on this album. It's not. Cold Hearted Man is on another album. Because I thought it was unreleased, but actually it's off on another album. This, but that's the reason why they were cutting back on a lot of these ones from like really big budget albums for $6.99. That wasn't too bad because you had a yellow sticker on it originally in cellophane, with a yellow sort of exclamation mark saying cheap vinyl, not this price, and that's why the Warner Group was a bit pissy about it as well. So let me have a look. Okay. So another random album. I'm just picking these out of random. I'm sorry. I couldn't show many of these, do I? At the time. Yeah. This is Fun in Space. As you all know, Fun in Space is his first solo album. People hit and miss about this one because they kind of think it's Roger's very clever album when he made it. And when they remastered them in 1996, I think it was, the sound quality was better. This sound quality is absolutely brilliant, actually great. This album, actually, I'd say, is one of Taylor's really clever ones, because actually Brian and Freddie and Roger are on this anyway, and they're on the title track, the No Violence, and Laugh or Cry is great. I do like some of the songs in this actually, because it's a good album. It's cool. Why couldn't they make that the front cover, and why couldn't they just make that the back cover of it? It would be simple, wouldn't it? But it's very clever indeed. And I wonder if that comic was actually real, because it looks like it was a real thing as well from it. But I don't like the Fun on Earth album. I can go on the bin, that thing. It's Roger's worst attempt at making a solo album is absolutely dreadful. Right, I'm going to pick another random album up now and see what else I can slave it off with and stuff. Actually, there's one album in here that still to this day have not sold yet on Discogs, which Chris gave me. And this is actually one of the rarest albums that I've got in the collection. And I didn't do a video of this on my channel. I don't think I did actually. I think. You decide. Onslaught, In Search of Sanity. Good album. Really heavy shit this album is. And it is a... this is one of the most weirdest copies that I've ever had in my collection, because this is actually a rare pressing I've got. And in fact, this is actually from the UK, and it's not actually, and this is actually a when I checked it out on Discogs, this actually is the original first press I have, and it comes with a lyric insert, and it also comes with this. In them days, faxi smiles were a bit of a thing, but this came with a biography from London Records. This was a press promo release, actually. This was actually the press release of the album. And this is clever because what London Records were doing at the time, and London Records, because London Records was bought by the Warner Group, Roger Ames, who backed it all up, they put this in the first edition of the album. And this is the very clever way they were actually doing it this way for pressing out print releases for it. And this is a rare copy I've got, and it's pretty good as well. It's in still in good condition actually, and I don't know when he got it, but yeah. But what bemuses me is this vinyl. This vinyl is so bizarre because not only is London being established as the label for it to do, this contains the most weirdest London label I've ever seen. It's been pressed by EMI, which is another unusual thing happening with it. And London Records had a brand new logo for the 90s. Now, I don't know whether this is the metal label or whether this could be something else that they used for their stamp on it. But EMI must have paid quite a bit to get this out, because this album is rare. It's still in brilliant condition. And yeah, it was done by Kevin Metcalf as well, who mastered this thing. And it's a really good album actually. And I love the album a lot. It's really brilliant. And but this is actually the rarest pressing I have, because not only is this the original, this is all they have on the back. And there's no other thing about it as well, which is weird. It's also produced by the guy Stefan Galfus, who was actually producing Meatloaf's album, but Dead Ringer, because Jim didn't produce it. No, there you go. Jim did not produce the album. It's a shame, because I wish he'd come back and produce one other album, for fuck's sake. He's taking ages to get albums out, isn't he? Right, next album I'm going to pull out. Let's see, what can I pull out now? I'm going to see what else I've got in my treasure trove. A lot of Queen stuff. Yeah. So if anybody wants me to upload the Peter Stryker albums in full, I will, because I can upload them now. I've got longer time on YouTube now. I'll just have a look at some random stuff, vinyls in here that I really don't want to dig out, because there's not a lot of them that are here at the time. Have a look. There's some other stuff. Yeah, there's nothing there. Well, I think it's just one song I never actually do like still this day, but it's fine, no problem. Anyway, moving on from that. Yeah, so if everybody was watching where the stream's gone for Saturday, it's been erased. I just felt it was just a lot of crap. As it wasn't right as what it is anyway from it, which is a bit dean on it. So, yes, that's why. Actually, she's just got some new subscribers already on her channel, which is really good, so it's cool. Anyway, Let's have a look. Trying to get Classic Rock Magazine Special Edition. The Queen Story guy. This Queen Story guys looks great. Read me. Yes, I've seen it. I've seen that. To be honest with you, I wouldn't really say it's great. It's, do you know what it is? It is a let me have a look. It's a reprint of the Q magazine, which is there in the little red tab there. It's just a reprint of it. Why? Why? No idea. No idea. It just seems to me like it's a waste of time just putting it on there. I'm back. Cool. Complete get it right, guys, and me. Hey. Yeah. I mean, it's all right to read, I suppose, but as I say, it's a bit hit and miss about that. I suppose it's not too bad. So, questions, guys? Any questions? Because I don't want to be sitting here all night. I've got another hour to go. She's fine. Somebody had some running around today anyway from it, which is cool. It's good. Whoa! We're at a fun seat now. Oh, that's better. So, other things going on. I was actually talking about this on my live stream on Facebook just a few minutes ago. My mum has ordered some new flooring. Finally. Yeah, she ordered some new flooring. Just yesterday. She wants some new flooring put down. No, we're not. I'm not putting it down. No, I'm not putting it down. No way. So we're gonna get someone to come and do it for us. I think the brother's gonna come and do it for us. Hopefully, if she gets in touch with him. See how that goes, you mean? Do you have time on vinyl? No, I don't. It's too expensive to buy. I know there's copies going around for £5 at the minute. I can't afford it. So yeah, but no, I don't have it on vinyl. I'd love to get it on vinyl because that is a great collection. I'd love to have one of the best things I'd like to have in the collection. What has been amusing me is why is that interview with Dave Clark so short? Because it's not complete. And who the hell got that from? I mean, who the hell got it from there? It's a goddamn mystery. Because I want to find out where the full version is of that interview from Freddie and what's it called? Dave Clark. I just bought it for €5 in mint condition. Nice one. Hope it's worth it though. I think what I'd like to see in what we should have had in that demo collection was the Michael Jackson 3 songs: Victory, State of Shock, and the thing on it. I know Victory is no vocals on Victory. That thing he did, that Freddie recorded. But it would be nice to hear that song because he wrote it anyway with that thing and stuff going on. I mean, something bugs me a lot as well. I don't know if it's me, but I think I've just literally just made my decision that I don't like Billy Squire. Nah. Only 2 songs I like of his is Lady with tenor sax and the other one, Love is a Hero. The rest of his career can just go to hell. I'm not bothered about it. Because Planet Rock needs to stop playing the slow shit. Fuck's sake. Freddie Starr died. I know. Did he try to cover Queen? Funny May. Rest in peace, though. Never got to see him. He did that great Elvis stuff. I don't know. That's a question, that is. Let's have a look. The interview was released in a documentary about Dave Clark 5. Was it? Right. Because I like to see the full interview because I want to see the whole lot. Because the one I've seen on YouTube is just total bollocks. Cut me by Eli. Rubbish. Though he did fluff it up, I suppose. So yeah. The Dave Clark 5, Glad All Over, the special hits edition. Finally got that on download, and I mean, obviously, it was written. The whole disc of that was dedicated to Freddie, because Dave went back into the archive to 1993, a year after. Well, 1992 it was a year after Freddie passed away. Dave decided, at his request, that he would release the Dave Clark 5 collection in memory of Freddie Mercury. Great decision ever made by him as well. And he remastered all the songs, and he'll tell you what, the sound qualities were great on there. So yeah, very impressed with that. I think when you get to come on, was it? Let's have a look. Was it when you get to a lot of songs on that compilation? You may realise that it tells a good story about what was happening. And it doesn't make sense as well, which is really great. It's a great album though. It's really good. Red Balloon's another one it's one of the most bizarre tracks, but very, yeah, it's a good compilation. And that was when, because Freddie was a fan of that stuff anyway, with all the rock and roll stuff, it was great. And then he met Dave through mutual contacts, and then they were good friends, and they just became good friends. Did you listen to Rammstein's new song finally? I did. Did I? No, I didn't. No, I haven't heard it yet. I will get to it though. Promise I'll get to it. Just don't know when it'll be, but we'll get to it though. But that will be probably about tomorrow when I'm on the bus. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm going out for the day. Tomorrow I'm going to go to South Shields. Devon's going to be in tomorrow, so she's thinking it. I know it's on YouTube there. I can get it anytime I like. I know. Yeah, I'll sort it later as well. I'll get it all sorted out. Would be cool. Here's an interesting question. Mark was telling me about this on Sunday. I think somebody had got the wrong information about it, and I think it's all been clarified now. If you remember Michael, Mike, who used to watch this channel, he comes and goes really frequently. He changes his name all the time, and he wants me to try and think he wants to be good guys meets bad guys, or good guys, bad guys meets good guys, and good guys meet bad guys. Anyway, crazy stuff going on. He apparently mentioned something to me. Mike was mentioning something to Mark a few days ago. And he said, your recent signing you did with one of your artists did a Queen song. I said, yes, you did. And she said, when he said, was it Who Wants to Live Forever? As you ever sang that song? I says, no. It was No But You. And Mark was telling me, but no, I'm sure it was Who Wants to Live Forever. And I says, no. That was Jennifer Rush who did that. And I said, looked on YouTube, and I went, Jade and Oh You. And he said, oh, it's that one. I was like, okay. And he heard it, and I don't know why everybody likes that song so much. I mean, Nathan still plays it to this day, and he thinks he's just becoming his main attraction. Because Nathan's a huge fan of her voice, and she's starting to sing a more Americanized-ish, kind of Irish-ish kind of thing for it. She's very clever at that, actually. But she's right. But it's good to see her back writing, and it'd be great to be back together again to work on new music next month. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. So, but we've got we've got a video shoot coming up for the Pain. That's going to be shot next month, just in time for the album to come out, actually. and then we're going to do a scout location shoot with Mac on the Wednesday, and we've got a full day of admin. It's just going to be busy. It's going to be non-stop. Well, we've got to get it done. It's cool. What did Mike do? Mike didn't do anything. Oh, he was just trying to think that Jade sang "Who Wants to Live Forever," and she didn't. It was "No One But You" that she sang on her channel. Because Mike apparently goes onto her channel and my channel, and I realise it's kind of a bit okay. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Yeah. Tez, are you going away again? Am I going away again? Oh, you mean like what happened on Tuesday? No. No, that's fine. No, it's fine now. No. It was just that day I had to go off because it was just I wasn't in a good mood. It was just because I was so concerned about Devin on the day, and she was thinking about it. Her paw is healed nicely now. She's not bleeding anymore. It's a good sign now. Well, I changed Bent tomorrow. Bent's a mess. I woke up this morning at about 6:30 this morning. Devin went out at 8 o'clock this morning. I came back, went to my meeting, came back home about 2:30, and then I got some treats and stuff. I got some sweets today. I went to the shop today and I bought one of these pick and mixes again. These are the green pick and mixes, and I have to say that I did pick out quite a couple of new things. In fact, the new sweets that I got this time, I don't know whether you guys have heard of these ones, but these sweets, right, are strawberry and cream, and they taste lovely actually, nice indeed for it. But I have been suffering terrible back problems because Devon's been thinking stuff. My commenting will stop soon because my phone is dying. You know what you should do? Plug your phone in now, keep it on charge, hold your phone in your hand, put it on there, or stand it. That will be simple to do. But no, Mike doesn't do anything. He just basically he thinks that he has his own way, has his own right way and stuff. You know, we don't talk much. Did you get any more Skype scams? Did I get any more Skype scams? I don't know. I'll check now. Actually, yeah. What's been happening, guys? In Skype, if anybody's, what the hell? How comes I've got? Why have I got? What? Apparently, I've got. Apparently, I've got. What is this? Active big Skype. What the fuck? I got no idea what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna check that in a minute. Someone's on my computer for some reason. It's really bizarre. Yeah, I don't know what this is. What is this thing? Anthony Bradley, who the fuck is this crap? Well, we can leave group for that. We're not bothered about that. Someone created a group on my thing. I didn't create a group. And I get some weird things on my Skype goes weird for some reason, and I get weird calls, and it's bizarre. It's bizarre. So my last call I made was to Andy on Wednesday, but apart from that, I didn't get anything else. No, I didn't get any more Skype scams, stupid things. Did you just join Instagram recently? I've been on Instagram for quite a while actually. I've been there for ages. I've been on Instagram for how long have I been on Instagram for? Nearly over a year now. Why do you want to follow me on Instagram? You can. It's the same name, Tez Super. I'm on there. Talk to me. I don't have anybody added. No, I don't have it on there, but yeah, I do have Snapchat as well, which I don't chat on it. I use it for the maps, just as the fact that it just seems more appropriate that way. And it looks good. It's cool. So yeah, that's all I'm on there for. So if you want to add me on there, you can. And yeah, it's cool. Some people were asking me about getting a tattoo, and I might get one this year. Chris is getting me convinced to get a bloody tattoo. I will get one. I'll get one. Snapchat is crap. Snapchat's alright, but it's ideal for me because I can chat to Jade if it's necessary, or private chats or something else. I don't get Snapchat. Snapchat's okay, but it can be a little bit annoying. For me, I don't mind it. What I have been playing recently, I've been playing a game called Interlocked. I took it off my phone because it was just giving me a headache. But I started playing these new games on the app on my phone. Had this game that I recently had was and I don't know why I've took it off my phone now. I should keep it on. But I've been playing this game called it's like in the sand thing, like a sand game. And before I go to bed, I just basically use this thing on my phone, and it's just cool. It's really cool. So yeah, I started using the app about this game, and it was just like all through the sands, and it was just yellow things and stuff. I think it was called Escape or something. But a good game. Haven't finished it yet because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. The next section. The next section is hard, so I've got to get a solution to one of the things there. But I'm still going to start again because I messed up anyway. My Snapchat is Mr. Bad Guy 46. Yes, because you do upload a lot of content on your page. Also, Gaming Head, when are we going to have a Skype chat about the when we're going to have a Skype chat about the what was it called again? I said when we're going to have a Skype chat about this thing on it. We don't install that. I don't know what the hell that is. Some weird Skype thing's got in my thing. I don't know what the hell it is. Skype. Someone's got on my account. Russian Skype is here. What the hell? Oh, I don't know how to get it off. I'm gonna have to go to let's see on the stove. No, it's not gonna work, is it? It's bizarre. Yeah, got a Skype thing on it. Apparently, it's weird. Just says Skype and band checker. Oh, unless it's come from the Microsoft Office, which might be a thing for it. So it might be Microsoft Office. Yeah. Oh. Oh, cancel that. Oh, I might have to take it up actually. No, it was that one. Yeah, I'll have to install this one. This is the wrong one I've had. Because some weird stuff went on the drive, and the Russian things went out for some bizarre. I'm pretty busy the next 2 weeks. About what do you need to talk? I'll have to ring you on Skype about this because I don't want to really say in the chat. It'll take a long time to discuss it. I mean, if you've got like 10 minutes to spare tonight, I'll talk to you about it tonight on Skype. I'd rather if I could speak to you about it privately. I don't want to mention it on here. So that's something I can talk to you about that later. Is this uninstalled? Is it uninstalled? Oh, something's happening. It's just weird thing happening for some reason. But yeah, if you can get a chance to chat tonight, might be good indeed for it and stuff. Right. Okay. So anyway, so what I was saying before. So that's pretty much my week that I've done this week. It's just been a weird week of phone calls, a phone that kind of I sold, and a phone apparently someone got looked at my account, deleted the account off. Then all of a sudden, now it's changed passwords. So I've got to change password. I should have done that before actually, but it's fine. It's fine. Can't sort that now. But yeah, as well. I'm also getting the like. I'm also getting the fact that the new Windows 10 feature, nobody changed the black on it and the white. This evening won't work, but you can also send me a voice message on Facebook. I will do that when she goes for a wee. Actually, that might be easy for me to do that because I can send it by here. So I can do that actually after the stream's over, which is not a problem. She's about to go away now. Any more questions, guys, before I leave? Because I'm about to get out of here now. It's been 90 minutes now, so I think that is pretty good. I've been playing Formula 1 2018, Formula 1 and Just Cause 4. Tell you what I've been watching. There's a bit of a death trap. I was watching the... Oh, what was it called? I was watching... Oh, what was it? I was watching the LGR yesterday, and I watched his recent video. It was quite a while back. This was, but he did a video of this awful game that should be in the bin and get shot with because it is terrible. And it was a singer called Christina Aguilera. That's her name, isn't it? What an awful singer she is. Well, anyway, seeing this game sheet that was on his channel yesterday, one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. It was all the crap. Watched WrestleMania 35. Yes, Undertaker was gone now. Didn't see any indication of Taker. And yeah, Undertaker was good. He was a good wrestler. I just wish he would have stayed in though. But you know, he had to go, he had to leave and retire from that. But you never know if he returns. That will happen. Well, we'll see. Depends what happens with the idea of it. See what happens with it. I know that there's still disputes with them at the minute. With all the WWE's going into financial turmoil now, isn't it? It's just turning into mush. It's turning to crap now. And nobody. The thing about it is nobody likes change. No one likes change, for the simple reason. For the simple reason that basically the thing about the thing is, the thing about it is, it's just that they realise that it's they think it's all good and well and as it's for. But yeah, as before, kind of would be up there as opposed to it is anyway. The wrestling scene at the minute is just totally crap. It's dire, it's terrible, it is just completely ridiculous. So yeah, the WWE can just go to hell. I'm not interested now with that anyway. So you know. Yeah. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight, guys. I think that's it. So I'll say, guys, that my YouTube is working fine. Just had a couple of issues with it tonight. I don't know. I just didn't realise that I had these problems, but saying that it's now working absolutely fine. So it's back. Just the stream key which changed because apparently after my first, I mean, it should be actually on number 1, but whether that will work, I don't know. Maybe, but saying that first version should have worked out fine for me. Never mind. But yeah, man, it's been a good week. It's been a good week so far. So I won't be here, guys, tomorrow. I'll probably be out all day tomorrow because getting back's gonna be a bit of a hectic journey tomorrow. But yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday for another live stream. I say Nathan's here Tuesday afternoon from 1 till 5. So try and get some work done. I'm going to try and get some recordings done. Do some of that. Glad you well, mate. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just very tired as it is. Everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Before I leave, yeah, if you guys take a look at that recent live stream of the thing of it as well, the Queenie thing tonight, check it out, see what you think. I'll be watching it. Oh, just a couple of updates. Angry Penguin is on hold. Angry Penguin's on hold, just temporary for now. I just have to work so hard the next couple of months. So Angry Penguin's going to be on hold for a while. So don't expect any videos coming out from Angry Penguin for a bit, because there's going to be a lot of new different things happening on the channel anyway, which is even cool. But apart from that, guys, yep, I'm fine. Everything's great. Everything's good. Queenie thing tonight. Watch it if you want. If you want to go and watch the tribute band and watch the terrible things. Well, watch Jessica Soto's live DVD. It's better as well. Watch it this night. Love its like. Love its stuff as well. All right, guys. Okay, guys. That's it for me. Have a great weekend. See you on Tuesday for another live stream. Until then, see you later. Bye.